All right, so it's time for the second installment of the Sunday meditation, which is where I recap what we've done to sort of grow and advance the band over the last week. Now, a week ago, we played Sharky's. That gig went really, really well. You can see the promo vid. I brought some stuff in there. On the channel, you'll see us playing Let's Go Crazy from that gig. The gig went really well, and it was a fun gig to play. It's nice when you have a sound guy. There was a sound guy there that got all our sound levels right. Um, and it's just a good audience. And I think the show went really well. Uh, the bar owner really seemed to like it. They actually came and gave us an extra $100 tip in the tip jar because they enjoyed what we were doing. And there's some discussion now about bringing us back in for a second one. So the gig went well. It was really rewarding. Our next gig is not scheduled until May 23rd. That's going to be rebooking at JD's in Coral Springs. And so we're looking forward to that. JD's was fun the last time we did it. But right now we've only got these two venues we've played. We're getting rebooked at both, which is good for us. But we've got to find some more to get this band up and running. And we've gotten these largely as a result of our drummer Dave. Through his work, he gets cars for folks. Became acquainted with the owners of both of these, became friendly with both of them, and they booked us that way. Now we're trying to get other gigs. So I've been sort of beating the pavement, trying to find places, and I think I'm going to have a lead on a place that I really, really want to play. It's called Boca Hideaway. And it's really an anomaly around here. It's like old school Florida, like the Florida that I grew up in, a more working class, kind of a harder Florida than South Florida than the one we sort of have today. It's a cool bar, so it's a hotel. They have a hotel pool, and it's like an old school motel pool, right, with the concrete, and it's not fancy by any measure, and it's got a tiki bar that's open until about 10, 11 at night. And then on the weekends, they bring bands to play by the pool, a hotel pool. But it's so cool because it's this old school Florida vibe. These are sort of, working class, salt of the earth kind of people. They come out there for the free drinks. They hang out. It's got like a really cool, just local scene kind of thing. Like these are all people who know each other and come out. I had some friends in a band called the Jaminals that broke up about a year ago now. And I became acquainted with this place because they would play there, and I would go and catch them, and I really liked the vibe. I was thinking Retroactive would do really well there. The audience there tends to be a lot of late Gen X type people, so my age or maybe a little older. They like the same kind of music. So the Retroactive music, I think, would go over really well with this audience because we're playing the songs they like, I hope, but not the ones that the other bands do. So it should be a fun dynamic there. And it's also cool when you have these gigs. This is like a 7 to 10 gig. Like the early gigs are great because the early gigs, you get out at 10 and it doesn't get real chaotic, right? The rough gigs are the ones that end at like 1 or 1:30. Like then you get the hard, bitter drunks that are out there fighting in the parking lot. Boca Hideaway, because you're done at 10, you don't wind up with the angry drunks, right? These are people who come for the happy hour crowd, and then they stay a little late. Which isn't to say you don't see some crazy drunks there. Like you do. Like every time I've been there, I've seen some spectacle, right? It's, some funny thing. I saw a woman one time, older woman, she had so much to drink that she fell down and went on the coffee table, crushed it. I was right behind her, so I picked her back up and, I put her hand on a chair there so she could balance herself. Now, a normal person, right, when you fall down and you break furniture, at the pool, you're like, okay, I'm so drunk, it's time to go home. She was not ready to end the night. She stood there and continued enjoying the band. Another time there was a woman we saw, she would just come charging out from the side of the hotel, like pumping her fists and dancing, not interacting with anybody. But just, she felt the music for that second. She'd do that for about 30 seconds and then she'd disappear again. And then you wouldn't see her for 5 or 10 minutes. And then she'd just charge out again and fist pump and doing all this kind of stuff. And really entertaining. So when you get those are like sort of the good drunks. Like they're the harmless drunks, so that we're done at 10 o'clock drunks. They're all right. The problem is I've played a place like Hurricanes, which is in Delray Beach. Now this is one where you play until like 1:30 in the morning. And that's a different beast entirely because there's nobody doing anything good at a bar after about midnight. Right? At that point, it's just people that are up to no good. They're not really enjoying the band anymore. They're just getting drunk. And Hurricanes, it's okay to play. I don't love it. I don't love playing that late because I'm old. But it's, I played there 3 times now, and every time like something happens, and not a good kind of drunk, like the bad, angry kind of drunk. It's a younger crowd. They tend to be college age, a little older. Um, One night, I loaded up my gear and I'm trying to back out in the car and I can't because 2 guys are having a fist fight in the parking lot behind my car. So I got to wait for them to get broken up to do that. Another time, I'm loading my gear out. Again, 1:30 in the morning. I'm loading my gear out and there's a woman, she's probably 20s, and just punches me in the shoulder. Right? It wasn't like a tap, like good show. It was like she just laid into me, and I'm, I'm the bass player. Like, what did I possibly do other than entertain you? I don't know why she hit me. I don't think she knew why she hit me. Those are the kind of drunks you want to stay away from. So I'm not making a lot of effort to get gigs at Hurricanes. But Boca Hideaway is fun because it's more like a happy hour bouncing around kind of place. So even the most ridiculous stuff there is pretty benign, harmless, and entertaining. And it's a good crowd. The bartenders are nice. The times I've talked there, the servers are nice. It's a good feel. So I'm hopeful that we get a gig there soon. I'm going to follow up with them. Hopefully we get that May 30th gig, and I'm going to tag them here so you guys know that we're looking forward to playing there. So I was digging through my photos to find some images to stick in the background of this week's Sunday meditation, which you will have seen by now. So you will have seen pictures of the Boca Hideaway at this point. But when I was doing that, I came across a video that I'd forgotten I'd taken. My friends in the Jaminals were playing there. They were playing Sympathy for the Devil, and there's a guy in the audience. He's just having the time of his life. Like, he is dancing like he has no cares in the world. He's dancing like he has nothing left to lose. Like, it was so entertaining that I took a little video of it because I wanted to show my friends afterwards. Like, look at what happened. This was great. So I want to end this video with just a clip of this guy having a time of his life.